Oh, I'm not wearing a ring. You should talk to Ken about that.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And press that hype button. So guys, yesterday, well, I guess it wasn't just yesterday. Gypsy Rose Blanchard is on I guess you would say, she's on a crusade. A crusade to have Ken Urker to propose to her. Now, guys, do you remember? It was just a couple of days ago. They were packing, and somebody asked her, "Do you have a ring?" And she said, "No, you have to talk to Ken about that." Gotta talk to Ken about that. So to me, and he was asking, "Hey, what are you talking about?" Nothing. Come on. Then she wants to call up People Magazine to have People Magazine do a story on her, and the whole, "I want Ken to propose." Let me show you that article. When did we start bringing other people into our relationships? Why would you, first of all, why would you tell your live, "Oh, you need to talk to Ken about why I'm not wearing a ring on my finger"? Well, if you remember, she was wearing a ring on her finger, and she committed adultery against that man to get with the new man. And you know, in my opinion, that's got to play a big role into what Ken is thinking, especially since all of the email FOIAs have come out, because it's common knowledge now that every man that she's ever had a relationship with, there's always a side piece. Always. Just in case something doesn't work out. And that's her MO. That's the way she does things. Not only that, look at Rod. He does not think anything of his marriage. How many times has he cheated on Christy? And you know what they say? The apple never falls far from the tree. But that has got to be a big, big issue, especially with these FOIAs being out. And Ken knowing that even when she was dating him and she was in prison, that he was not the only one, because she was talking to others during that same time. Isn't that something? But fast forward, She wants to call People magazine and put this in People magazine. Because we all know what she does. She uses the media as, how do you put it? It's just like that. The media is the way she tries to manipulate people. And she uses it pretty good, doesn't she? All she had to do was call up People magazine and say, hey, I really want to get married to Ken. Can you do a hit piece on there? That way it will give him the hint that I want to get married. And it's so funny that in the article, it actually says, oh, when he asks me, I'm going to say yes. Well, in my opinion, it's apparent that he's got cold feet and he's got second guesses on marrying her. Because if you guys remember, at the end of her show, didn't they say he was in a jewelry store and he was looking at wedding rings? What happened with that? And it makes you wonder, if there was a season 3, do you think that he would have bought a ring then? And let me tell you my last thing on this, because I know I've gone off on a rant. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. What man would want their girlfriend, baby mama, side piece, I don't care what you want to call it, to first go on lives? You know you've got supposedly 9.3 million subscribers, and tell all of them to talk to Ken about getting you a ring. And since that didn't work, you call People magazine, and what you're trying to do is manipulate and pressure him into putting a ring on it. And in my opinion, that's embarrassing. I mean, guys, how embarrassing that you have to tell your boyfriend that you actually had a baby with to put a ring on it. Who actually does that? And in my opinion, I would think that it would do more harm than good. Because to me, it demasculates the man. Because you're pressuring him. You're telling him what to do. And what if somehow you do get married? Won't you always be wondering, did he really want to marry me? Or did I just pressure him into it? But look who we're talking about. It's Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She don't care how she gets her way. She just wants to get her way. And I just think that is so sad. Well, guys, I guess now all we can do is see what Ken Urker, and I'm sorry, it's not Euchre, because that's not the way you spell it. It's Urker. Let's see how he responds to her manipulation. Guys, tell me what you think in the comments. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.